Hey y'all, welcome to Black Mommas Do Science. This is a YouTube channel I do with my son where we explore all the fun science experiments you can think of. This week, we will be finding that starch. So get ready. All right, y'all, so now we are ready for our ingredients for our experiment. Luckily, you won't need to buy a ton of things before getting started because we're going to explore all the starches in your kitchen. So if you're wondering if it's a starch or you want to show your kids what a starch is, go ahead, pull all of those different types of food out. We use, cucumbers, carrots, candy, tortilla chips, bread, potatoes, all the above. You can use oranges, whatever you have in your house, go ahead, pull it out. But that one main ingredient that we did need for this experiment is iodine. So you will definitely need to get iodine. And I just got that from our local HEB. So try your local grocery store if you're looking for that. I'm sure Amazon also has it too. But once you have all of the foods that you want to try out, what you'll need to do, and this is what Dax and I did, is I went ahead and put them in little clear bowls for him so that we could test out our starches. But if you have test tubes, you can cut them up into smaller pieces and drop them in the test tube, or you can just use a plate. That's also an option. Whatever is easiest and whatever you have handy at home, go ahead and use that for our experiment. Okay, so once you have all of your ingredients ready, you will go ahead and sit down to test out the starches. So what we used was a little eyedropper. You don't have to use that, whatever is easiest for you to get the iodine out. I put it into a measuring cup so that I wouldn't have to use the whole bottle of iodine with Dax because, you know, toddlers dump things out and I didn't want iodine all over my floor because y'all have seen him dump out everything, water, whatever. So we used the eyedropper and we dropped our eyedropper of iodine onto all of the potential starches. So the potato, tortilla chip, the candy, all the above. After I did this with Dax, I went ahead and tried it on even more food. So you'll see that I did it on a cucumber and a carrot also. We wanted to test out as much food as possible so that we could see our range of starches or non-starches for this experiment. So you will need to wait just a little bit, and what you will notice is certain foods will turn a different color where the iodine was dropped. So for instance, our potato, we noticed that our potato started turning a dark, deep purple. We also noticed on the candy, nothing happened. It just kind of ran off and stayed brown. We also tried a mango. We could see the mango. That one was a little bit hard for us to tell because it was yellow, but it did look like it turned a little purple. We also tried on the cucumber. The cucumber did not turn purple at all. It stayed the natural color that it is, brown. On rice, that turned purple. And you'll see, if you see any other foods in our experiment that you think turned purple, let us know down in the comments. Hey y'all, we hope you're enjoying this experiment and doing this with us. If this is your first time on our channel, we hope you'll stick around and check out more experiments that we have on our channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn that notification bell on. So now that we have tested all of our starches out, we will get into the science behind our starch experiment. So you noticed that some foods turned a deep purple, some foods didn't turn anything. It just stayed the brown color that iodine is. So basically what happens is iodine is a great indicator. So we are seeing a chemical reaction when we are dropping our iodine onto our different foods. So if the food is a starch and it's really starchy, a high starch, you will notice that the iodine turns a deep, deep, deep purple. So you can cut up your potato. It's kind of hard for us to see, but you'll see it once you see one that doesn't turn purple. And you'll have that range, whereas the cucumber, it just stayed brown. You see, didn't do anything. Same thing with the carrot, didn't do anything. But the colors that aren't as deep as the purple, for instance, the potato or even the rice, are not as starchy. So you can maybe get your kids to kind of try out and arrange them. You'll see Dax trying to arrange them. I don't think he was trying to arrange them by how much starch they have in them, but see if your kids will try to arrange them on the most starchiest food to the least starchiest food. So that's a great way to try to get them to try that out and also see a cool chemical reaction. We're not quite sure why iodine turns that deep purple in starches. It's just this really cool chemical reaction that you can see pretty quickly when you drop it on there. And so we had so much fun during this experiment. Dax loved squeezing the iodine onto all of the foods. And we hope you did too, and we will see you next time. Bye, y'all.